Imagine two people, Ana and Carlos, who grew up in the same middle-class neighborhood, attended the same schools, and graduated from university in the same year. 10 years later, their lives have taken completely different directions. Ana lives in a beautiful house, runs a successful company, and travels the world, while Carlos still struggles to make ends meet, lives in a small rented apartment, and is stuck in a cycle, endless debt. What made the difference in their destinies? The answer lies in the mindset. A recent study by Harvard University reveals that 85% of financial success is linked to our mindset and social skills, while only 15% depends on technical knowledge. This means that the way you think can have a much greater impact on your wealth than any college degree or specific skill. In this video, we will explore the main differences between the mindset of those who achieve wealth and the mindset of those who struggle with finances. What's more, we'll provide practical tools to transform your mindset and direct you toward financial success. Are you ready to change your way of thinking? Let's get started. Attitude towards learning and personal growth. For many with a poverty mindset, learning ends with formal education. Carlos, for example, thinks he has already done his part at university, and now he just wants to work to earn his salary. He sees additional learning as a burden, something that competes with his leisure time. Data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics shows that 33% of low-income adults don't read a single book a year, limiting their opportunities for financial growth. Those with a wealth mindset see learning as a personal investment. Ana dedicates an hour a day to reading books about business and personal development and regularly attends seminars and online courses to stay up to date. Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors in the world, attributes much of his success to his intense reading habit. Practical action: create a wealth study plan for yourself. Choose a book about finance or personal development and commit to reading 20 pages a day. In 2 weeks, you will have finished a book. Also, subscribe to financial podcasts and listen to them on the go. Acquiring new knowledge is an investment in your financial future. Perception of money and its function. For those with a poverty mentality, money is seen only as a means of survival. Carlos considers his salary as something that should be spent immediately on necessities and some luxuries. Alarming statistics show that 40% of Americans would not be able to cover a $400 emergency without going into debt, demonstrating a short-term view of money. On the other hand, those with a wealth mindset see money as a tool to create more value and opportunities. Ana understands that money can be used to generate more wealth through smart investments. Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, says that the poor and middle class work for money, while the rich make money work for them. Practical action: change your perspective on money. Instead of seeing it as just a way to pay bills, ask yourself how you can use some of it to generate more in the future. Set aside 5% to 10% of your income for investments or to start a side business. Remember, it's not how much you have, but how you use what you have that makes the difference. Attitude towards risk and uncertainty. People with a poverty mindset are often afraid of risk and uncertainty. Carlos, for example, prefers to keep his current job even if he doesn't like it, because it gives him a sense of security. The idea of starting a business or making a significant investment scares you. Data shows that low-income people are 47% less likely to take financial risks than those with higher incomes. In contrast, the rich see risk as an essential part of growth and success. Ana understands that each investment involves risk, but also an opportunity. She doesn't fear failure but sees it as a valuable lesson. Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook, said the biggest risk is not taking any risks in a rapidly changing world. Practical action. Familiarize yourself with the concept of calculated risk. Identify a small investment or side project that interests you, research it thoroughly, and evaluate the possible positive and negative results before taking action. The goal is not to be reckless, but rather to step out of your comfort zone to seek greater benefits. Focus on solutions versus problems. People with a poverty mindset tend to focus on problems and obstacles. Carlos, when faced with a financial challenge, tends to complain and look for excuses, such as the bad economy or bad luck. A study revealed that people who focus on problems are 31% less likely to achieve their financial goals. The rich, on the other hand, focus on solutions. When Anna faces an obstacle, her first question is how to resolve the situation. She sees problems as opportunities to innovate and grow. Elon Musk, known for taking on impossible challenges, said the biggest risk is not trying anything. Practical action. The next time you face a financial problem, instead of complaining, write down 5 possible solutions. Even if they seem unlikely, this exercise will help train your mind to look for opportunities instead of fixating on obstacles. Savings and investment habits. People with a poverty mindset often live paycheck to paycheck, spending everything they earn. Carlos, for example, thinks saving is impossible, and when he gets a raise, he immediately spends it on luxuries. Statistics show that 69% of Americans have less than $1,000 in savings, making them vulnerable to emergencies and unable to take advantage of investment opportunities. On the other hand, the rich prioritize savings and investment. Anna lives below her means and sets aside 20% of her income for savings and investments before spending on anything else. Warren Buffett sums up this mentality when he says, "Don't save what's left after spending, spend what's left after saving." Practical action. Start with the 1% challenge. This week, save 1% of your income. Next week, increase it to 2% and so on until you reach a comfortable level of savings, ideally 20% or more. Set up automatic transfers to a savings account the day you get paid. The habit of saving is more important than the initial amount. Attitude towards time. People with a poverty mindset often see time as something to be wasted. Carlos spends hours watching TV or browsing social media, considering his free time as an opportunity for leisure. Data shows that the average American watches more than 4 hours of TV per day, which equates to more than 2 months per year. The rich, on the other hand, view time as their most valuable asset. Anna carefully plans her day to ensure every hour contributes to her long-term goals. Even your leisure time is used productively, whether it's reading, learning new skills, or making contacts. Jim Rohn said that time is more valuable than money. Practical action. Carry out a time audit for a week. Write down how you spend each hour of your day and evaluate how much time is dedicated to activities that align with your financial goals. Identify at least 2 hours a day that you can redirect to productive activities. Network of contacts and relationships. People with a poverty mindset tend to confine themselves to their immediate circle. Carlos, for example, only socializes with work colleagues and childhood friends and sees networking as something false. This limitation in connections can significantly impact your opportunities, as 85% of jobs are obtained through networking. Rich people understand the power of connections. Anna constantly seeks to expand her network, participating in events, joining professional groups, and seeking mentors. She sees each new connection as an opportunity or source of knowledge. Porter Gale, author and entrepreneur, said her network is her net worth. Practical action. Challenge yourself to expand your network. Set out to meet one new person relevant to your financial goals each week, whether through LinkedIn, local events, or asking current contacts for introductions. Each new connection is a door to new opportunities. Attitude towards financial education. Many people with a poverty mindset think financial education is boring or complicated. Carlos avoids reading about investments or financial planning and is content with the basic knowledge he learned at school. This lack of interest can have serious consequences, as only 34% of Americans can correctly answer basic questions about personal finance. The rich, on the other hand, see financial education as essential. Anna takes the time to learn about investment strategies, tax planning, and economic trends. Benjamin Franklin said that an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Practical action. Start your financial education journey by choosing a financial concept you've always wanted to understand. Take 30 minutes to research it using free online resources like videos and articles. Plan to continue financial education regularly as part of your personal development plan. Abundance mindset versus scarcity mindset. The poverty mindset is often marked by the belief that there are a limited amount of resources available. Carlos, for example, sees the financial success of others as a threat to his own potential and believes that there are only a small number of opportunities. This can lead to a mindset of competition and envy rather than collaboration and growth. In contrast, the wealth mindset is based on the belief that there is an abundance of opportunity and that collaboration can create more value for everyone. Anna believes that the success of others can open doors to new opportunities and is willing to collaborate and learn from colleagues and competitors. As Stephen Covey said in The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, an abundance mindset is critical to creating lasting relationships and opportunities. Practical action. Adopt an abundance mindset by recognizing and celebrating the successes of others. Instead of seeing the success of others as a threat, ask yourself how you can collaborate with or learn from these individuals. Join networking groups and events where you can share your ideas and learn from others. Ability to make decisions and act. People with a poverty mindset often procrastinate and have difficulty making decisions, especially those related to money and investments. Carlos, for example, postpones important decisions about his personal finances, such as starting a savings account or investing, fearing mistakes and losses. On the other hand, those with a wealth mindset understand the importance of making informed decisions and acting quickly. Anna evaluates her options carefully, but does not hesitate to make a decision when necessary. She sees action as essential to progress and understands that even if not all decisions are perfect, action is crucial to achieving goals. Peter Drucker, renowned management expert, emphasizes that the best way to predict the future is to create it. Practical action. Start making small financial decisions more assertively. Create a list of financial actions you've been putting off and set specific deadlines for taking them. By making decisions and taking action more frequently, you will develop confidence and financial management skills. Self-discipline and emotional control. Lack of self-discipline is a common trait in people with a poverty mindset. Carlos, for example, struggles to control his spending impulses and often gives in to impulsive purchases. Data shows that 60% of people who make impulse purchases end up in financial difficulties. In contrast, those with a wealth mindset practice self-discipline and control their emotions. Anna has a detailed budget and avoids unnecessary expenses even when tempted by promotions. As author James Clear said in Atomic Habits, self-discipline is a skill that can be developed and improved over time. Practical action. Set financial goals and create a plan to achieve them. Develop a budget that includes a list of your financial priorities and commit to sticking to that plan. When you're tempted to spend impulsively, remind yourself of your goals and the plan you put in place to achieve them. Capacity for resilience and adaptation. The poverty mentality can lead to hopelessness in the face of difficulties. Carlos, for example, feels discouraged when faced with financial challenges and can easily give up. Studies indicate that 58% of people who face financial difficulties end up giving up on their goals due to a lack of resilience. The rich, on the other hand, are resilient and adaptable. Anna faces challenges with a positive mindset and looks for ways to adapt and overcome obstacles. She understands that difficulties are part of the path to success and uses these experiences to grow. As Nelson Mandela said, "It's not how much you do, but how much heart you put into what you do that makes the difference." Practical action. Build your resilience by facing financial challenges with a positive attitude. When you face an obstacle, make a list of possible solutions and try to learn from the situation. Reflect on how you can use your experiences to strengthen yourself and improve your financial strategies. Ability to set and achieve goals. Setting and achieving goals are fundamental to financial success. People with a poverty mindset often have difficulty setting clear goals and achieving results, as seen in the case of Carlos, who has vague goals and no structured plan to achieve them. Research shows that 92% of people who set specific goals are much more likely to achieve success. On the other hand, those with a wealth mindset set clear goals and create detailed plans to achieve them. Anna sets specific financial goals, such as saving a set amount per month and investing in long-term assets. She uses tools like SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, to ensure her goals are realistic and achievable. Practical action. Set a specific financial goal and create a detailed plan to achieve it. Use the SMART method to ensure your goal is clear and attainable. Set milestones and track your progress regularly to stay motivated and adjust your strategy as needed. Financial education and search for knowledge. The poverty mindset is often reflected in a lack of interest or investment in financial education. Carlos, for example, does not seek to learn about investments or financial management and, as a result, makes ill-informed decisions that harm his financial future. Studies show that 45% of people with low financial education have more difficulty achieving financial stability. In contrast, those with a wealth mindset value continuing education and constantly seek to expand their financial knowledge. Anna reads books, takes courses, and follows the latest economic trends to make informed decisions. As Benjamin Franklin pointed out, investing in knowledge always pays the best interest. Practical action. Dedicate time to learning about personal finance and investing. Sign up for online courses, read books, and follow blogs or podcasts from financial experts. Additionally, consider working with a mentor or financial advisor to deepen your knowledge and apply what you learn into practice. Efficient use of time. Time management is another area where the poverty mindset and the wealth mindset differ. Carlos often gets lost in non-priority tasks and procrastinates on important activities, such as reviewing his budget or planning investments. Studies indicate that 55% of people who don't manage their time well face greater financial difficulties. Individuals with a wealth mindset, on the other hand, are effective at managing their time and prioritizing activities that contribute to their financial goals. Anna organizes her day in a way that ensures she dedicates time to review her finances, plan investments, and work on her projects. As Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Work Week, said, "What you do today can improve all your tomorrows." Practical action. Create a daily or weekly plan to better manage your time. Prioritize activities that directly contribute to your financial goals and minimize distractions. Use productivity tools like calendars and task management apps to stay focused and efficient. Networking and building relationships. The poverty mentality can lead to an isolated and competitive approach towards others. Carlos, for example, avoids building professional relationships and networks, believing that competition is a threat. Data shows that 70% of job and business opportunities come through networks. In contrast, those with a wealth mindset understand the value of networking and building relationships. Anna attends networking events, collaborates with colleagues, and seeks out mentors who can offer guidance and opportunities. As Harvey Mackay, author of How to Win Friends and Influence People, stated, "Your network is your asset." Practical action. Attend networking events and look for opportunities to connect with people in your area of interest. Establish genuine relationships and offer value to others, creating a support network that can benefit both your career and financial goals. Entrepreneurial mindset and innovation. A poverty mindset can limit the ability to see opportunities and take an innovative approach. Carlos may be content with stability and avoid risk, preferring not to explore new ideas or ventures. Research indicates that 80% of successful entrepreneurs have a mindset focused on innovation and a willingness to take calculated risks. The wealth mindset, on the other hand, is often associated with an entrepreneurial and innovative approach. Anna is willing to explore new ideas, start projects, and try different strategies to achieve her goals. As Peter Drucker said, innovation is the act of introducing changes that create a new market. Practical action. Explore opportunities for innovation in your financial and professional life. Evaluate business ideas or investments that you find interesting and be willing to take calculated risks. Stay up to date with the latest trends and developments in your field to identify new opportunities and adapt to changes.